On Holy Thursday, Jesus gave himself into the hands of the apostles. Okay, that was the Holy Eucharist. On Good Friday, Jesus Christ gave himself into the hands of his enemies. That was the crucifixion. And today, God overturns the unjust verdict and reveals the resurrection. Like at the crucifixion, the curtain in the temple was torn in two from top to bottom. That was the Holy of Holies. And that represents the fact that the gates of heaven were opened by the crucifixion. There's a movie that was a book, and it's called Heaven is for Real. And it's based on the true story of a 4-year-old boy who miraculously survives a surgery. And he casually talks about meeting God and Jesus. He tells his parents what they were doing during the surgery, and he describes encounters with his great-grandfather and his sister. The boy's name is Colton, and he's from a small town in Nebraska. His father is a pastor. And telling of his encounter with a miscarried sister, he says, "Mommy, I have 2 sisters." She corrects him. He only has one. He insisted, "You had a baby die in your tummy, didn't you?" Colton matter-of-factly asked his mom. She says, "Who told you I had a baby die in my tummy?" She never told him about the miscarriage. Colton replied, "She did, Mommy. She died in your tummy." He describes meeting his sister, a sister his parents never mentioned, never even knowing if it was a boy or a girl. Colton's mom cried with the news, and Colton said to her simply, "It's okay, Mommy, she's okay. God adopted her." "Yes," she said, "she can't wait for Daddy and you to get to heaven." Colton and his dad were walking through a cemetery, and Colton's dad said, "You had a great-grandfather, and his name was Pa. He died when I was about your age." And Colton says to his dad, "Yeah, he's very nice." "You saw my grandfather? Where did you see him?" "In heaven, in heaven." And he showed him a picture. He says, "Is this the man you saw?" No, he says, "In heaven everybody is young. Nobody is old and nobody wears glasses." So his dad showed him a picture of his grandfather when he was in his 20s. "Is this him?" "Yep, that's him, that's Pa." Sometimes we get a glimpse into the world that awaits us. They say that to celebrate Jesus Christ is risen, and the fact that heaven is for real is really 2 ways of saying the same thing. Heaven is for real, Jesus Christ is risen are just 2 ways of saying one thing. The curtain in the temple has been torn. We believe that. Heaven has been opened for us. Pope Benedict says, heaven is Jesus Christ. Heaven is real, Easter is real. Today we celebrate the fact that he is risen and heaven is real.